Hey Soul Babes, so I have had a huge channeled message coming through, and this is coming through from Mary Magdalene and the Seraphim angels. It is so much, it's like I've had to take like really big deep breaths before even starting this message, but this channeled message is for my divine feminine collective. If you resonate as a divine feminine or even a divine masculine, if you feel like you are in a twin flame or soulmate journey, or whoever you are, this is really speaking to the divine feminine aspects within you. So this channel message of what they're wanting me to share is, now that we've had the new moon yesterday, which was in Libra, this new moon is helping to balance the scales within our divine feminine and divine masculine, okay? And not only within ourselves, but within the collective consciousness. And so if you are in a divine counterpart situation where you feel like you are the divine feminine or the divine masculine, this is about coming into union. Yesterday with the new moon, we also had an eclipse, a solar eclipse. And so with that solar eclipse, what's so beautiful about eclipse season is it tends to bring things in or out of our reality and existence very, very quickly. And so with this new moon and with this eclipse, there is such potent energy around creation, around dreaming bigger, around calling in, setting intentions, and really setting yourself up on a new trajectory, your highest and best timeline, you aligning with that version of yourself that you are wanting so deeply, that deep soul desire of like where you're wanting your life to go. If you don't follow me on my Patreon, please follow me on my Patreon. The new moon meditation was huge for this and will help you anchor in and toggle into that highest timeline and this future version of yourself. But let me get into the basis of what this message is. So for my divine feminines, or if you resonate as a divine masculine, you can do this too. What you're going to need, because today is Sunday, the day of success actually, Mary Magdalene and the Seraphim angels are saying that the earth is moving in two different directions right now, and it is up to us as divine feminines to help anchor in new earth and these higher frequencies from the Seraphim angel order, which are the highest order of angels, and this divine Christ consciousness, divine feminine leg of Christ consciousness through Mary Magdalene and the Magdalene codes. Okay, and so that's why I'm really speaking to the actual divine feminines right now. But you're gonna need 2 white candles, something to carve into the candles with, and some anointing oil. You can make this yourself. You can use jojoba oil, olive oil, whatever oil really calls to you, and you can put some herbs in it depending on what you're wanting to create or call in. But ultimately, what the channeled message was stating was that we are coming into divine union within ourselves and coming into divine union with our counterparts, right? And within the collective consciousness, the divine feminine and divine masculine are both coming into divine union. So to bring this in faster, if you would like to do this today with the energy of the new moon, following the energy of the new moon and the eclipse, now that all that has kind of set things in motion, this is a perfect time to do it. So on one of your candles, what you're going to do when we carve into candles or write something, if you're wanting to attract it in, you write from the bottom up. And so you're going to carve in divine union within myself. So this is going to help you bring divine union within your divine feminine and masculine within yourself and your life, right? So you want to carve that in going upward. On the second candle, you want to carve in divine union with my divine counterpart or with my partner, right? And so this, even if you have not met this person, if you are calling in that divine union, you write that on this, again, going from the bottom up. And then once you're done, you can write anything else around the candle that you want to call in, but divine union is the key here, and what it is that that spirit and Mary Magdalene and the Seraphim order are asking us for. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start with the candle that you wrote for yourself first. you're going to put some of this anointing oil on your fingertips, and you're going to anoint the candle from the bottom up towards you. And you're going to turn the candle and move around the candle in a clockwise fashion. So anytime that you're calling something in, you are pulling it towards you and activating the energy of this. And you want to do this and go around as many times as you feel necessary until you actually feel that vibrational frequency held in the candle, okay? And so as you do this, the beautiful thing of this is you're going to start to feel the power of this divine union happening within yourself in the candle. And once you feel like this is charged, you're going to set it down, and it should be flat. You want to just set it aside and don't lay it on anything. You don't want it to collect dirt or dust or anything like that. And then with the second candle, you're going to do the exact same thing. Again, turning clockwise. If you're going to release something, you want to do counterclockwise. So that's what we're doing, clockwise to call it in, right? Pulling up towards you, doing it as many times as you need to with the divine union with your counterpart. And with this too, if you're calling anything else in, you just really want to be focused on the divine union aspect and not try to throw too many things into each of these candles, right? So you can set intentions for other candles and light those on their own, but I would highly recommend, because this channeled message is coming through for divine union, they're really telling me, like, just focus on the divine union aspect, okay? Not anything else. So once you've got both of these done, what you can do, if you would like, is you can bind the two candles together with a piece of string that can be inflamed and burnt, right? You don't want to do anything that's dyed. So you would want to do something like the binding string that you use for poultry, you know, like in the kitchen, something like that, or hemp, something natural that is not dyed, that's not going to put off a lot of toxins when it burns. So you can tie them, or you don't have to. But what you're going to do is you're going to light the bottom, and you're going to put them on a plate right next to each other, as close as you can possibly get them, right? And so as we light the bottom, this creates a little bit of wax to melt, and then you set them in the wax so they stand upright. You don't want them leaning on each other. You want them both to be standing upright. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick a time that really works for you. It's already past 11:11. It's 11:22. Okay. So you can pick a time that works for you, but when the hour hands are pointing up or out like this, it's literally creating this open door. So you're gonna want to start this anytime before, let's say by like 3:45 would kind of be your last timeline that your hands of the clock will be doing this, right? But you can do it at 1:11 as new beginnings. You can do it at 2:22, that like divine union number. You can do it at 3:33, calling in your angels to help support you. You can do it at 4:44. It doesn't really matter, but ultimately do it with a time wherever you're at. Do it at a time that resonates with you, that helps you anchor in this energy of divine union within yourself. And once these are on your plate together, I just want you to light both of them pretty much at the exact same time. But if you have to light one first and then the other, then do yours first and then your counterpart one second, right? For divine union. So the reason for this is the beauty of this is ultimately, when we think about divine union within ourselves, if you're on a divine counterpart journey or a divine union journey, if you have been in this path, you understand that it's not about the other person. It's about you and your divine union within yourself. And the more that you're anchored into yourself and your purpose and the divine union within, the more they come towards you, the more you're magnetized together, right? And so ultimately, when Mary Magdalene and the Seraphim Order were asking me to share this message, and they were saying that it's up to the divine feminines to really anchor in this energy of divine union and harmony, not only within yourself, but within your counterpart's life and the union between you two. So you're doing work for them as well, but also you're anchoring in divine union on the planet for the divine consciousness, the collective consciousness of the divine, to really anchor into the light and into this energy and frequency of unconditional love and harmony, union, unity. Okay, so we've already hit our 10-minute mark. I looked up, it was 10:10. So that should be ultimately, you know, a message in and of itself. So please, if you are feeling called to do this, please do this, divine feminines. This is going to be super helpful for not only yourself, but for your divine union and the collective. I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah.